Little Commodores, we are ready for phonics for Monday, December 7th. We are going to start with our letter sounds. We're going to do it a little bit differently this week. We're going to say the letter name and the sound. All right, we're going to try to leave that picture off this week. So let's do it together. A, B, B, C, K, D, D, E, F, G, G, H, I, J, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, W, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Excellent job, friends. Last week, we were talking about word families and we were talking about rhyming words. And remember, we started a new bend in our unit. And we're going to be focusing a lot on word families this week. So we have some Google Slides ready for you. And I'm going to show you what to do with this Google slide. We have the at family, which was a review from last week. We'll have the and family, which is new this week, and we'll have the it family, which is new this week. So you're going to have 3 slides to do as part of your task today. The first thing you're going to do is look at this picture. It's a speech bubble, and we've talked about that in writing, so we know that means to say it. So we're just going to look at the picture, and this picture is hit. See how the racket is going to hit the ball? Hit. All right, so then the next says ABC, and that means we're going to build the word, and we have the letters right here on the side. So we are going to use what we know, stretch that word out, and move the sounds as we hear them. So if I say the word hit, I would say it. It. Remember, when those snap words are inside of there, we can say those words. So the first sound I hear in the word hit is so I'm going to put an H in the box. The next sound I hear is I. All right, so now I'm going to move that I because I says I. And finally, I hear it. I hear the T sound. So I'm going to take and move that T over because I know T says T. All right, this is a picture of a keyboard, and you are going to type in the word hit. So I would type in H-I-T. And then I'm going to look over here, and it says search it. See that magnifying glass? We can use our sounded out powers, read these words, and find the word hit. So let's look at the first one. If we say all those sounds, we would say at, at, at. I can chunk that snap word. At, hat. Very good. All right, let's use our sounded out power for the next word because I don't think hat matches hit. Let's look at this word. Ought. Notice as I say the sounds, I try to go a little bit faster each time until I actually hear the word. Ought. Hot. Does hot and hit match? Nope. So let's go to the last word. It. Oh, that snap word's in there. It. Let's try it again. It. Hit. That's a match, isn't it? So when I find my match, I'm going to take my blue circle and drag it over the top of the word hit. Next, we see a pointer finger, and that's for us to help remember that we have pointer power. And we're going to use our pointer power, touch each word as we read it. So here we go. My mom hit it. Did you hear my 4 words? I counted, there were 4 words, and I only said 4 words. And I used my pointer power, and I pointed on my screen as I was reading. Now we see the keyboard again and another gray box. So we are going to type out our sentence. Now, some of you may have not typed much before. There's a big long bar at the bottom of the letter section that's right above your mouse, and that's called the space bar. And we use spaces in our writing to separate our words. So we need to remember to do that as we type today. So I'm going to point to my first word, my, and I'm going to type that, M-Y. And then I'm going to push the space bar, that big long bar right above the mouse. And that's going to leave a little space between my words. And the next word is mom. So I'm going to type it, M-O-M. And then I go back and push that big long space bar again. And the next word is the word we've been working on. It's the word hit. So I'm going to type it in, H-I-T. Whoops. You know what happens when you type in the wrong letter? There's a little button in the top right corner, and it's called backspace. And if you hit that button, it's kind of like a pencil eraser, and it'll erase what you have typed so that you can go back and fix it. So I hit the backspace, and I'm going to type in T. And then I'm going to hit the space bar again. Give my word some room. And the last word I see is it. I-T. And what do we use at the end of every sentence? A punctuation mark. And the punctuation mark here is a period. If you can't find your period, that's okay. You might need some help from someone that's at your house today. And if you need some help finding that, that's okay. So we have 3 slides to do like this today, friends. And I hope you are doing well, and we'll see you soon.